Clark has to be special for this team. Coach Tony Bennett asks a lot of his sophomore point guard. Most of the time, it's beat your defender off the bounce and create scoring opportunities for your teammates. They must be pristine scoring opportunities because of the struggles. Coach Bennett has also asked Kihei Clark to become a scorer. Not very comfortable there, but has done what coach has asked. He started the national championship game as a freshman.
Foul didn't go against him. So far, the shots from distance.
How many times you see the nice move but can't finish it off? Davis delivers both.
Davies sits back in his zone here against Virginia. Key got lost on the baseline and shoulders his way to two.
Right here, decision-making is elite from the sophomore point guard and Clark. Catches, that's a pretty good shot here from three, but he's not thinking the shot. He sees down low at that short corner, Braxton Key. That is a great one. That is
Wick got the basket at the other end. Makes it a 6-point game. Here's Huff, seeing his first action of the day. Is the hot shooting start continues. He flushes it through, and it's 7 of 8.
Just first Cornell followed it up with 24 versus Brown. He can score the basketball. They're going to need that perimeter shooting against this pack line defense from Virginia that gets nothing at the rim.
3 rattles through for Morcell. He came in 6 in this game, and it didn't turn into a fast break. KenPom.com adjusted tempo stats. Virginia number 353. That's last in the country. Navy 352. There's Clark with a three-pointer.
I love the patience from Diakite. Catches
day. And the ruling was he'd be out indefinitely. It didn't turn out to be all that long. Missed 3 games and is working his way back to full health. Wick has his shot wiped off the backboard there, calling for goaltending. That's about a razor's edge difference between goaltending and a block for Diakite. You think it hit the backboard first?
Yeah, we'll have to go back. I thought it was a clean block.
Clark, it went half-point
threat. Hunts the 2-point field goals.
Rolled to 10 side, gets a wide open look from 3, and it's right through. Although there's many people who say they're not defending the title. Okay, they won the title the year before. The last time they did that was playing Kentucky all the way back in 1958. Easy lay-in, Braxton Key. He's been hanging out in that duck spot.
Kihei Clark, talked about him in the pregame, being the guy that gets this offense going as a distributor, makes the simple pass to Key, beating the defense with some, getting into the paint, 2 feet, dump down to Huff. He's always in attack mode, a relentless motor, and he's always got his eyes up trying to find a guy. 6 assists this afternoon. That has really been the catalyst to an offense that looks like it's found its groove and its rhythm here in the first stanza. And
they don't have their lone senior, the 6'8" Evan Wick, on the floor. Beat for a handful of offensive boards on that last possession. Davis, their leading scorer, with 10. 3 on the shot clock, an errant try with 1 in the first half.
Virginia's going to use a lot of this clock here, I would imagine. Can't use the whole thing.
Wide open look for Huff. Cashes it in. Urge them to a larger advantage.
Almost another turnover there.
Davis tried to step through for the steal. And respects Clark with the space he gives him on the perimeter. A Diakite 3, it gets the crowd right back into it.
The load offensively, hesitant to come out there and defend beyond the arc, and Diakite, who shoots a strong percentage from 3, there he's at 40% on the season.
Awareness, good hands from Clark as he swipes it out of bounds.
Pump fake, get 3 guys in the air, like Summers did there, just couldn't finish it off.
Clark has the size mismatch, circumnavigates the lane and sends it out of bounds. Virginia basketball when we come back.
Play that interior game. Look for Huff and Key. Pivotal on a possession like this.
It doesn't have to be a perfect pass to get it into the high post for Huff. 7-footer above everybody else to begin with. He tried to tip it back up and in, and he gets called for the offensive.
I want it.
Wick going to the bench started a drought for Navy. It's been 4 minutes since their last bucket.
You got to fight to get the low post touch. Guards are letting down their big.
And instead, it's not a great look. A fadeaway for the freshman, Sean. Almost had 15 with a tumbling toss at the basket. Clark, 15 feet, pure. So their second made basket of the second half. Cheer. Right before conference play begins for Virginia. Carter has it swatted away by Key. He takes the feed down the floor. It's a dozen for Braxton Key as he's earned himself a trip to the line.
Braxton Key, you want to know why they like him back in the lineup? Here's why, the deflection, but that's not the end of it. Finishes the play by running, leaking out, is rewarded, and like all great finishers, despite the contact, eye on the...
I thought Wick touched it last.
I was worried about somebody coming over here and knocking me out of my chair. It takes a lot of people to help me back up.
That time it's Huff who swats it back down. 3-on-1 for Virginia. The lob to Key, and another right-handed jam. Timeout, Navy.
Jay Huff with the block, defense. To get it back, either hand is the upper hand, says Braxton Key. The punctuation, Virginia, cruise control. 15 points for Braxton Key, 5 blocks for Jay Huff. Other guys leading the way when Diakite's not having his best game.
And a momentary mismatch inside for Wick. 5 seconds on the shot clock. A long three is a long rebound for Jay Huff.
Huff wants the alley-oop.
He's lurking along the baseline with his hand in the air, calling for the lob.
They can get a drive, they can get him there.
Clark gets it off as the shot clock expires. Mike Eads wants to go over and have a look at the monitor to see if the shot was released in time.
But there's human error in the game. Let's allow for some error on the other side. I don't know if we need to go back and replay it, although it looks like it's clearly out of his hands before we see any red light. And the red light you want to look for is above the goal right there as it outlines the box.
More aggressive double team into the post by Virginia on defense to get the ball out of Wick's hands quickly.
Yeah, that's a part of the pack line principles.
Another lob for Huff. Cavaliers in pursuit of their 10th win of the year.
The Hoonicorn. They call him the Hoonicorn. Well, you know the hoop part. And he's a unicorn in his size, his leaping ability, his versatility. Virginia, with their back against the wall, responded and did it in pursuit of early offense. Kihei Clark in the open floor always seems to make the right decision, pulls up there. But ultimately, the foundation of Virginia's success. Defense fueling offense. Braxton Key, the deflection. Easy going the other way. Jay Huff, what a rim protector he's been. 5 blocks on the afternoon to set the tone. Braxton Key with the finish there, and what looks like desperation fighting off the shot clock. Jubilation from Kihei Clark. Take a look at the numbers, they tell the story. What a second half, what a performance once again from Kihei Clark. Gotta get him on backboard, we need a triple-double. Saw Markel Johnson get one just before the holiday. Kihei Clark, another special point guard in this conference. Looking for one of his quiet Virginia has built.
It stifled Navy's offense. They've gone just 2 of their last 10 from the floor, getting no type of easy looks like that for Diakite.
He has to put everything else in the rear view, the misses from before, and pursue that next make, and they're going to treat him as such. If you've got to look within the rhythm of the offense like that, take it.
When you can catch and shoot and you're open like that and the talent is there as it is.
Offensively, the sample size is big enough where we can determine we don't have shooters. I'm still of the belief that the Borcells of the world, the Wilden Tensides of the world, even the Statmen of the world can start to knock down these shots. And with Braxton Key back, this flurry of points down the stretch when they needed them are indicative of what this team's capable of doing.